people of the internet. I'm Bat. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be giving you a tattoo tour. People kept requesting this video, and so I recorded it, and then I absolutely hated how it turned out, so fingers crossed this one I like better. I'm gonna be showing you guys all of my tattoos. I'm gonna try to remember the order that I got them all tattooed, and then I'm gonna go over the meaning behind them, if they even have any meaning. After that, the second part of this video is going to be sharing the favorite tattoos that I have done on other people as a licensed tattoo artist, okay? I don't give people sketchy basement tattoos, FYI, okay? Okay. I have my Red Bull with me. I definitely prefer the sugar-free ones, but this is what we have going right now. So, the very first tattoo that I have ever gotten is this bird cage with a bird flying out of it. And basically, there's two meanings for it. So the first meaning is that it's kind of a reminder to not let anyone hold me back and to just be myself. Literally, it is so freeing to just be yourself, and really it's just a great reminder for not letting anything hold me back. The second meaning, it's actually a reference to my favorite series ever. It's a reference to Tokyo Ghoul. It's not a reference to the anime, it's actually a reference to the second part of the manga, Tokyo Ghoul Re. Basically, Ishida, the author, talks about how the world is a bird cage. I was a dedicated fan. My second tattoo that I have ever gotten is actually this Kuromi tattoo. I designed it. This one was a bit of a spontaneous tattoo. I designed it because I really wanted it, but I was still kind of unsure. And so I posted on Twitter, if this tweet gets 5 likes, I'll get this tattoo. And it got 5 likes. So I walked into the tattoo shop. I wasn't expecting to get the tattoo the same day. I thought it would just be like a consultation, but the artist was like, I have time right now. Do you want it? And I was like, oh, yeah, I do. My third tattoo, I got it done by the same artist. This one, this butterfly with a sword and flowers. There is no meaning behind it. I just really liked the look of like a sword and a butterfly. This is done in more of like a traditional style, but it still kind of embodies like gothicness. I don't know what I'm saying. This one hurt really, really bad, especially towards the end. And the artist asked if I want to come back and finish it, and I was like, no, we are finishing this today. My fourth tattoo that I have gotten is actually this bat right here. It was a Friday the 13th tattoo. I got it also in my hometown at tattoo shop I don't remember. I don't regret getting it because I love bats. My artist name is Moonbat, and my name on here is Aryabat. So the fifth tattoo that I have ever gotten, actually this tarot card tattoo, and I got it from when I moved down to Southern California to go back to college. For context, I started college in 2019. I lived in the dorms and everything, and then we all know what happened in 2020. I didn't drop out of college, I just had to move home and do college over Zoom, and that was so difficult for me because I was an art major, and doing art classes over Zoom is very difficult. I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw an artist that I really liked, and she was an apprentice at the time. And it's crazy how things happened after I found her. Like, the butterfly effect is so real. And I started going to her and we kind of bonded a little bit, and I told her like, hey, I'm going to college for art and I love tattoos. I've always wanted to do tattooing. And fast forward to now, I am actually a tattoo artist at that shop. It's kind of crazy how if I would have never found her on Instagram, my job right now would look completely different. The meaning behind this tattoo, it's the strength card, obviously. When I look at it, just a reminder to be strong no matter what happens. My sixth tattoo is this Doberman dog, and it's done by the same artist that did the tarot card tattoo. There's really no meaning behind it, except I think Dobermans are really cool. My seventh tattoo, 7th and 8th, I have a 13 tattoo right here. And then I have a little heart locket tattoo by my ankle of my left foot. And those were Friday the 13th tattoos that I got. And there's really no meaning behind the heart locket one, but the 13 tattoo, there actually is meaning behind it. My birthday is on February 13th. and my roommate's birthday is on October 13th, and our first apartment together, the number for that apartment was 13. So 13 is just a number that follows me everywhere. I can't explain it. My 9th tattoo is it's this scythe with a bow on it, and there's also no meaning behind this one. I just thought it was super cute. My 10th tattoo, it's this lighter right here. There's also no meaning behind this. There's a lot of tattoos that don't have meaning. I designed it and I put this little moon and flower in here. It was done by the same artist who did the Doberman and tarot card. My 11th tattoo is this lava lamp. That's what they're called. It was a very, very random tattoo. My coworker at the tattoo shop, he was doing some kind of fundraiser for his wife's job. If I remember correctly, he offered to do a free tattoo for me because he wanted to make like an Instagram reel or something. And I was scrolling on Pinterest really fast. I couldn't decide what I wanted. It wasn't the most thought out tattoo, but I don't regret it. It's still a cute tattoo and it makes for a fun story, and it was for a good cause. My 12th tattoo that I got, I believe it is, what do I believe? I don't know what I believe. I think it's this one. It's this cat right here on a skull, and this is supposed to be my cat Wednesday. I have a black cat Wednesday that just turned 2 years old. She was supposed to be filled in black, but because of her eyes, like in the tattoo, how tiny it is, over time it's gonna blend together and the details aren't gonna be as prominent in her eyes, if that makes sense. My 13th tattoo, I think we're on 13 now, is this Kaneki tattoo, also from Tokyo Ghoul. It is a manga panel from the second part of the series, Tokyo Ghoul Re, and this is one of my like favorite manga panels in the series. I think he just looks so beautiful here. Next, my 14th tattoo is this spider flower tattoo, and this one isn't like an original design or anything. I just found it off of Pinterest. I told my old coworker to tattoo it, and we were doing it, and then while I was in the tattoo chair, I was like, what if I got more? What if I just got like 2 more tattoos? I spontaneously decided to get this tattooed angel, also from Pinterest, and this Mario star because I absolutely love Mario. I grew up playing the Super Mario games on my DS. My 17th tattoo is actually these chains right here. I just love how chains look. My coworker also did this. A lot of my coworkers do my tattoos because we work together and they're basically discounted, so why not? And it has a little Kuromi skull charm on it and the letter B. If you didn't watch my very, very first video that I ever posted on this channel, I actually let you guys know my real name is not Aria, but it is a nickname and a name that I love and kind of want to start really going by. My coworker did such a good job. My 15th tattoo that I have gotten is this robot cyborg girl, also from my coworker. I just needed something to fill the space in my arm, and she really likes tattooing anime girls and like sexy girls. She did amazing, and I get compliments on it all the time. My 16th tattoo is this bowling pin, and it has a choker on it. The meaning behind this one is every Wednesday night, like every other Wednesday night, my coworkers and I would go bowling, and sometimes we still occasionally do, but our schedules changed, so it's not really the same closing shift anymore. Yeah, we got matching tattoos. But speaking about matching tattoos, I have another matching tattoo literally called Matchin' Tattoos. This one is so dumb, but it, like in the best way possible. There's a lot of lore. Matchin' Tattoos is something that all my coworkers get when you graduate your apprenticeship. Everyone in the shop has this tattoo. It's just funny that it actually says Matchin' Tattoos. But where it originated from, 3 of my coworkers, this was like way before I started working there, but it is a story that they tell everyone. 3 of my coworkers got really drunk one night while they were hanging out in the shop, and one of them said, wouldn't it be funny if we got matching tattoos that said Matchin' Tattoos? And so they did it. They drunkenly tattooed themselves, which you should not do, but they did it. And then it started getting passed down to everyone who apprenticed, and now we all have this piece of lore on our body forever. This is completely out of order at this point. I kind of forgot about my leg tattoos. Oops. On my thigh, I have 2 on my thigh, and it is a fox mask and a cyber sigilism heart piece. Now, these are tattoos that I had to do right before I was able to tattoo anyone else. And it's kind of like an initiation. Once you finish practicing on fake skin and fruits, and you're learning how to tattoo, my boss, and I feel like a lot of other tattoo shops do this, you have to tattoo yourself, because how is anyone supposed to trust you to tattoo them if you don't tattoo yourself? My next tattoo on me is a Winx Club fairy. It's Flora from Winx Club. That was my favorite cartoon growing up, besides Danny Phantom and Total Drama Island and Teen Titans. Flora isn't even my favorite Winx Club character. It's Bloom. I don't know why, I just decided to tattoo her. My next tattoo is a heart flail or mace. I feel like there's two names for it. And I actually did this one in my old apartment on my couch. This is when my shop was under renovation last year in December, and we were allowed to tattoo people at our homes if we wanted to. And I was like, why don't I just give myself a tattoo? I kind of want a new one anyways. And last but not least, we have this tattoo. It is Kirby in big boots wearing a big hat. This tattoo was not planned, but at the same time it was. It was part of a YouTube video that I made called Letting an 8-Ball Decide My Next Tattoo. You should definitely go watch that YouTube video. Yeah, but basically I made categories of tattoos that I guess I would be okay with like tattooing on myself, and I used the 8-ball to kind of narrow it down, and I got meme character as the category that I had to tattoo on myself, and so I decided to tattoo Kirby. Let's do a final head count of the tattoos that I have, and then we will get on to the second part of the video. Yeah, it's actually 25 tattoos, I believe. If it's not, just correct me in the comments. I don't know, I'm too tired. Now, let's go over my favorite tattoos that I have ever done on my clients. Alright, so I have my phone with me, and I'm going to be kind of scrolling through my Instagram and looking at my favorite tattoos that I have done, and then I will put them on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. The first favorite tattoo that I have ever done, I did this while I was an apprentice, and it is a Courage the Cowardly Dog tattoo. I did it on my old coworker from Target. Anytime I get to tattoo like old cartoons, it brings me so much happiness. Next tattoo that I really enjoyed doing is on my friend, and he got a skeleton or anatomical tattoo, whatever you want to call it. And this is around the time that I started really experimenting with stipple shading. And if you don't know what stipple shading is, it's a type of shading that's more like dotty and not really smooth, and I feel like it creates a nice texture for the tattoo. The next tattoo that I really love is this Claudine tattoo from Monster High. I got to do this on one of my returning clients. She also got a Draculaura tattoo, another Y2K cartoon. Made me very happy. Oh, okay. This tattoo I think is one of my all-time favorites. I did this one on my coworker, and it is a Tokyo Ghoul tattoo. It is a spider lily with a centipede crawling up. This was a pretty big piece. I'd say like 7 inches, 6 or 7 inches. I've actually had so many people on my Instagram ask me to tattoo this design on them, and I'm like, I can't, it's taken, but I can make you a similar one. The next tattoo that I really enjoyed doing is an original design on one of my friends. He wanted a clown girl, and he sent me some references, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is my chance to draw something more in my style, and I feel like the colors that I picked out are really cool too. And on the party hat, I added a little Kuromi because he is a Sanrio fan. I loved doing this tattoo. Anytime I get to do like soft shaded color tattoos, it makes me so satisfied. It feels like I'm just doing a coloring book, but on a human. Next tattoo that I absolutely adored doing is this Snoopy and Woodstock in a jam jar tattoo. This was actually a walk-in. It was not an appointment that I scheduled. I absolutely love Snoopy. I'm not lying. I love Snoopy. I recently made this at Build-A-Bear like 2 weeks ago. The next tattoo that I really enjoyed doing is this Heart Cyber Sigilism lower back tattoo. It wasn't a flash design, but it was inspired by one of my flash designs. Anytime I get to tattoo Cyber Sigilism, it's so satisfying. I think it looks so cool. This looks better than what I did on myself when I first started tattooing, so The next tattoo that I absolutely love that I did is this Musa from Winx Club tattoo, and I actually did another Winx Club tattoo on a client. It was a Bloom tattoo from season 5 or 6. Very nostalgic. Another tattoo that I really enjoyed doing is this Misa tattoo from Death Note. This tattoo has a mix of stipple shading, solid black, and kind of like the soft airbrush color look that I usually do for tattoos. And we added some white highlights in there, so this really popped. The next tattoo that I really enjoyed doing is this Kuromi tattoo. And this one, my boss was like shocked. He was like, it looks like a sticker. You know, like one of those fake tattoos you get in the machines that you put quarters in? He was like, it looks like a fake tattoo. That's how much it pops out. I love Kuromi, so anytime I get to tattoo a Sanrio character, but especially Kuromi, I am freaking out. Okay, this tattoo I did, it is a cat with headphones. You've probably seen this image on Pinterest or Instagram or whatever. I basically made a flash sheet with meme cats. It's just so silly. Anyways, I have probably yapped so much. I knew it would happen. Thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next video, which is coming out very soon as well. If you don't know what it is, I'll give you a hint. Actually, I'll just tell you. I threw my cat a second birthday party. It's a really fun video, so stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!